Folks, it's Sunday. I figured you could use something different and special, so here we are. I have not played a Rome campaign in a very long time, whether it be on Rome 2 or Rome 1. I figured that this would be a good opportunity for us. Have a good time, and since we all hate Gauls, you know, it'd be a good way for us to all come together. So I've got a couple of armies to begin with. Vibius Julius here, and we've also got Flavius Julius, which is our faction leader. Looks like we have another character here, our faction heir, which is Lucius Julius. Faction heir feels like he should be out at war. Let's take a look at the overall situation. We are in the hole in terms of income, so that's great leadership on our part there. Looks like we've got yet another governor here, Quintus Julius. Got a small fleet, and nearby we have the rebels of Segesta and the Gauls of Patavium. Imperator. Let's see what kind of forces I've got. I've got some Hastati and some Triari, so that Triari is going to be a huge benefit, and some Roman archers. Honestly, Flavius Julius here with a 96 strong bodyguard. General. Going to be quite the force to be reckoned with on the battlefield. I'm going to go ahead and split up. Gaul is a neutral faction. Wait, explain this again? How could Gaul be a neutral faction? Neutral? What is this? Can someone explain what's going on? Gaul can't be neutral. Let's go attack the rebels. The Ligurian rebels here. Besieging settlement, sir. They have... we can assault it. They don't have walls. So let's take their settlement. We're going to need to increase our income. What better way than killing rebel scum? Much like Emperor Palpatine would. So how's your Sunday going? My week was good. You know, it was a busy week. They've got me back in the office 5 days a week. I don't love it. It's been really weird. It means that most of my videos will probably be releasing at night, my time now, rather than morning. Because I don't work in the house, and I'm not here to release them in the morning, whereas I am at home at nighttime, and will be able to release them then. So that's going to be the plan. I do wish this game they had put in a cinematic camera. Otherwise, I love all the changes they made to the controls and stuff. It's much better. Let's return to the battle. I'll look at the camera settings later. Start the battle. I'm going to start walking all my troops forward. I'm going to fast forward because I don't want to tire out my troops. The enemy is just kind of holed up here in the town center. They've just got some barbarian peasants and a war band where their captain's at. So nothing my Hastati shouldn't be able to handle. Pulling our Roman archers. Hastati from here. Hastati here. I'm gonna take my general around. Any waypoint on this game? Oh yeah, we can. Heck yeah. Oh, that's such a beautiful addition. Be able to play Rome Total War with waypoints like that. You know what would be good? No, if we're gonna start up a campaign here, we need our... Oh, I was thinking Roman archers. What was I thinking? Get our velites to light up the enemy here. I knew the range looked a little short for archers. I think it was my other army, maybe that had some Roman archers. Let them have it, velites. Wake them up. Give them a little morning javelins. Man, this game's looking good. I mean, yeah, it's very old, but the 1440p, the fact that they seem to have made the textures HD compatible, it's nice to see. Alright, our Hastati need to come forward. This time, run the attack. My general did not make the move I wanted him to. What is that? Just come up here, general. Some kind of weirdness going on there. Alright, we captured their town center because they left it. Alright, let's bring our general up. Finish this game. There's some peasants over here. I want my Velites to pull out of that fight. There we go. The enemy general flees, and we are successful in capturing the settlement of Segesta. I need to go take a look at my buildings for replenishment's sake, see where we're going to be able to replenish. Alright, capturing Segesta. Let's see what that does to our income. It helped the income quite a lot. Alright, well, we're going to occupy it. Can't remember if this is one of those games. Massacre. Disperse 450 so we can enslave them. Let's enslave the settlement. Spread them out. That might cause a little bit of issue with the sudden increase. I'm trying to remember whether it's better to... It's been a while since I've played this game, and I'm trying to remember whether it's better to... I think you're supposed to kind of destroy the population most of the time whenever you take over stuff, if I remember right. Let's take a look at our building situation. A lot of buildings that you got to handle on this game. Pull up the building browser. And let's take a look here. Public order. Not much squalor, not much of anything else going on. Remember our shrines here. We got the Shrine to Ceres, which is little population growth, little happiness. I don't think population growth is going to be an issue in this game. If I remember right, it usually kind of balloons up. Public order due to happiness and law. This one's just public order due to happiness. I think it's usually good to start off with the shrine. And then we'll probably want at that point... I know farms increase income, and then we got a trader which does the same thing. And then roads are usually helpful too. Let's do that. Paved roads, kind of queue up some buildings. Let's take a look at a Reminum here. And let's do the same thing here. Let's get the shrine to Bacchus. We're going to need a building to replenish Hastadian, so I'll go ahead and build it there. And then let's check out Suggest. See whether anything's buildable. Yes, we can put a Roman governor's house here. That settlement converted. I believe that's our only 3 settlements. What does it say here? Senate mission successful. We got a 10,000 denarii gift retaking Segesta, so that's pretty sweet. Pretty sweet indeed. Let's end our turn. Oh man, the music, the sound effects, just about everything about this game takes me back to a good place. And then having it in this restored form where I'm able to play it with, you know, the newer controls and the improved graphics and stuff like that. Oh man, it's really nice. What are you up to, Gaul? I think Gaul is joining forces. Saw a couple of armies moving around there. I don't really know what they're up to be honest. I know they were moving around here. Can they... They might be able to lay ambush still. I don't remember. Hadavium is looking rather vulnerable. Let's go after it real quick. There's no hostilities? How is there not hostilities between the Gauls and Rome? Didn't they see the intro movie? Don't they know how much we hate Gauls? I mean, CA, please. Or I guess Pharaoh was responsible for this one, at least most recently. We're gonna need some rams. So let's go ahead. I think we have to have the rams. Yeah, that'll work. So we've got the siege, continues, or maintain siege. Man, I gotta get used to the controls again here. So it's war with the Gauls, which is what it should be. A constant state of war with the Gauls. We're going to need to throw in, let's do the Shrine to Bacchus here as well. And it wouldn't hurt to drop in a trader. Work on the, actually let's do roads, then trader. We'll want walls. We've got enough cash to go ahead and just queue up the buildings, honestly. Let's do that. We've got the roads set up. And let's throw a trader into the queue here. And we've got training getting set up. Alright, let's end another turn. Get our siege equipment ready for taking Patavium, and then we'll continue on our way. House of Brudii sending its diplomats up here to me. Oh, I got a spy. I need to put that spy, and I have a diplomat as well. Let's go ahead and use our diplomat and see if we can...
Welcome, friend.
What up? A single payment offer, military access, trade right. Okay, so we already have trade rights with the Senate. There's nothing I need to do for them.
Sir.
Let's go down here to the Scipii family. Take our spy. Spying mission success. Okay, that's good. I forgot you gotta have an assassin. I was thinking that we're gonna try and assassinate him. So SPQR and the Scipii are also now at war with Gaul. The House of Brudii declares war on the Greek states and Gaul as well. Seleucid Empire is the richest faction. We were the richest faction, apparently, because of that gift from the Senate. So, one turn being fabulously rich, and then we have to give it all up. Move on. Alright, let's end the turn. Our income should climb as we complete some roads and other structures. Yeah, so the paved roads are almost done there. Plus, I think the paved roads help you move faster. Yeah, we've got roads being completed.
Imperator.
We've got our ram, so let's go ahead and assault the settlement. This army should be more than capable of taking out 2 warbands and a light cavalry, so let's get the job done here and start expanding Rome in the name of the Julii, in the name of crushing all things that are Gauls. Anything green must die. Don't you all love the old color schemes in Rome 1 too? I know newer games are a little different, a little better looking. But sometimes these classic color schemes are just so great. Man, they really did do a good job with the textures in this game. Alright, let's get the battle started. I'm gonna attack near the gates to try and avoid enemy archer or tower fire. Those towers can actually shred you up pretty bad if you stand inside their range. So I believe I am outside of that range. Alright, my archers are in position. I'll let them go ahead and fire. Get some nice kills on those barbarian infantry. In fact, let's move up closer.
Our soldiers are at the gates. Now they must batter a way through.
Alright, this will make sure that the enemy pays a price for defending the gates.
The enemy gate is down. Our battering ram has done its work.
Indeed it has. Move forward, brave soldiers. Alright, I've got a Hastati moving in, and let's get the next one up.
Great gods! Our soldiers have done well this day. The walls are taken.
Okay, none of us are taking tower fire, so we are in a good position. This light warband is in pretty rough shape. My Hastati are through the gate. I'm going to give a Pila attack order here. So my men should stop and throw their Pila prior to engaging. Let's see if they indeed do.
We're under attack!
Oh yeah. This is what you want to see whenever you talk about hating Gauls. Alright, my men gonna valiantly charge forward now. That unit has been pretty massively hurt. Let's move our archers in. Move our cavalry in. My Hastati should be winning a little more decisively than this, in my opinion. about to get flank charged. Alright, so the enemy cavalry flank charged me, and we're going to take some damage from that. It is a light cavalry, though, fortunately, so I think it will minimize some of the damage. There are enemies routing nearby. Alright, so that barbarian cavalry's going down. There goes the enemy commander.
This is no way for a leader to behave, but in battle, it's beyond belief. Great gods be praised. The enemy general is killed. Fear makes a home in our enemies' hearts.
Alright. Bring our forces up. Fast forward when my troops move into position. Some of them are a little winded. My archers should be able to get up here and open fire. Start making the enemy pay a price. You get a lot of ammunition with archers in this game as well, and it's always a good idea to spend it when you can.
Archers!
I'm gonna move our archers up where they can take slightly better oh, nope, here comes the enemy. They had been keeping their distance.
Archers! At the double! Hurry!
Alright, let's see here. I've got my archers moving up. Flaming ammo. What's the flaming ammo do?
Ready! Ready! Fire!
Fire at will. Flaming projectiles. Many archers and artillery units can fire flaming projectiles which set enemy and buildings alight and also destroy siege equipments. Okay. I don't remember the exact effects. That's what I was actually looking to understand, but it didn't want to explain it to me, I guess. Okay, they're trying to attack my archers, so I'm going to fall back with the archers and push forward here. My general's being charged by the remnants of this barbarian cavalry.
Orders completed!
And the enemy is basically broken here. I'm going to push my Hastati forward. My Roman archers never fell back like I wanted them to. They got stuck in combat. The orders in this game are a little bit sticky compared to what we're used to in newer Total War games. Units get broken up and kind of stuck in combat a lot more so. They're a lot harder to maneuver and keep in formation and stuff. Alright, so it should just be a few losers left here. As we cut our way into Patavium, take the city center for ourselves. These Gauls all painted up in their woad. It won't save them. Won't save them for the might of Rome. We need to get our cities built up as best we can because it'll be nice to start streaming forward some nicer troops. This game, the replenishment is a little different because you have to be in a settlement with the appropriate barracks in order to replenish. I'm going to go ahead and fast forward because it's just a grind out here. You have to have the appropriate barracks to replenish troops and be in the settlement, so it's something different about this game. And makes things change quite a bit, obviously, so we need to do our best to get those barracks rebuilt and settled. I don't think they made any changes to the way that replenishment works because it was kind of a classic feature of the game. In some ways, I think it would have been cool to see them do that. Let's exterminate the populace here. Patavium. And we'll kind of rebuild from the ground up. We'll go ahead and start off with the shrine to Bacchus. Well, actually, let's take a look here. So Patavium was a large town. has to have 6,000 population before it can grow again, and right now it's only at 749. Let's go ahead and put in the Shrine to Bacchus. That will help us. And then let's put in some other things that'll help with public order, like the sewers. And let's get the roads in there. So that'll be our first bid to kind of Romanize that settlement a little. Our troops are going to be a little bit chewed up from that last fight. Let's switch over to recruitment. Well, it's recruitment, but... Let's see, same thing here. Alright, how's Suggest doing? I think we need to queue up some more buildings. Nope, the buildings are all in the queue there. I forgot. Good there, good there. I'm trying to remember how we look to make sure all of our settlements are busy producing. I want to say they made like some kind of browser for that. Where was it at? Construction. Building browser. Nope, it's not that. That's just the local construction tab. I could have sworn there was like a thing that made it easy to see at a glance which buildings we're constructing, but now I can't remember. Settlements. Yeah, there it is. Okay. I knew it was here. So I can look at the settlement tab. I can see that every settlement is increasing income or has a positive income. They're constructing. The populace is on the way up. So yeah, this is all good news. Should be in good shape there. So let's close that down. You have a call out here. Resistance is futile, and our Senate mission to take Patavium, was successful, which netted us a bireme. So we now have an extra ship here. Not that we need it at the moment, but we will soon enough. So our enemies begin to fall in front of us. What kind of buildings do we have here? So we can train Hastati at Arretium and soon at Ariminum. In fact, let's go ahead and queue up the next building there. So let's get that local browser up here. We should work on the port, the roads. That should net us the best money at the moment. Okay. End this turn and continue to expand the Julii and their glory and honor for Rome.
Welcome, friend.
Yeah, we've already got trade rights with them too, so this is fairly pointless. Going and looking for trade rights in this direction. I mean, I may just turn that diplomat around and use him for scouting. If we've already got all that trade and good stuff going on. And most likely, the other Roman families are going to just end up putting us at war with everybody. We need to train some troops, because we've got plenty of money. Our cash flow is turning around very quickly at the moment, so let's do that. Let's get in here and... Well, there's also population size to consider. If I start training troops from one of these towns, then we're also going to drop a lot of population. However we need it. Look, we've got an enemy army bearing down on us here. It's a pretty sizable enemy army. I'm going to take this army and come to assist. I think so. That way or this way. That'll take me 3 turns to get that way. If I go this way, though, I can train some... Yeah, this town's going to be mad because there's no garrison there to hold it. Let's get some town watch trained to help calm that situation down a little. And then here, let's get some... Hastati trained. And I'm going to train a couple Hastati here as well. And then let's take that spy.
Your Honor.
Let's see if we can gather some intel from that army. And then let's take my diplomat.
Noble master?
Negotiate with Capua. Gaius Scipio. No sense negotiating with any of the Roman factions. We pretty much have everything we already need. I'm going to push off maybe this way. And now let's check our browser. Everything's good except for the fact that these guys are upset for a turn or two, which is fine. They may rebel. It's possible. We'll lose that settlement and have to retake it. Scipii already making inroads. They already took Syracuse. Oh, they got serious against Syracuse. Our spy had to fall back to suggest the Gauls are going to attack.
Man the defenses!
They've got us sieged. And they're going to just go ahead and immediately attack. I don't have any walls. I don't know if it's possible for me to fight these guys back. They have a barbarian warlord. That is going to be difficult to overcome. It'd be very difficult to overcome. Those heavy cavalry units are quite strong. Let's see what we can do. Never know. Roman arms may prevail here. We just don't allow ourselves to be surrounded. Maybe if we get the opportunity to pick off a unit. We did not build any walls.
Have been taken, and gods be praised, nothing can be found to deny us victory today. With such units,
Yeah, the Gauls are coming from this direction. If we take them head on, I'm worried we'll just straight up lose. If I take them in the streets, though. Do I just take them head on? I don't think we should. They got all those cavalry units plus a heavy warlord unit. I think we should definitely take them in the streets. We could do something like this. Then I could hold my cavalry back and try to catch these guys in a flank or something. Let's start the battle and let's just kind of see. I don't really remember how the AI maneuvers, but they've got to deal with the bad pathfinding the same as I do. So let's see if we can find out where they're going to enter the city from. I know fighting on the town center will make my men unbreakable.
run! Ready!
It's like the majority of their forces are coming from this flank.
Hastati! Run! Move! Move!
I can just push my velites to cover this direction.
Hurry! Quickly!
I'll come around on the flank of that warband.
Orders completed!
Light cavalry. Alright, they're gonna YOLO with their general. Most likely. Is that their general? No, barbarian cavalry. Where is their general? Oh, he stayed out. They have two separate barbarian cavalry units.
Move! Move!
Still want to catch most of their units in a grind here. Roman unit's going to be pretty good up against the grind. Dang, that unit's got me a little concerned.
General!
Start moving up to hit this unit in the flank. Like I said, maybe we can pull off a victory here if we get real lucky. That unit's turning to face my cavalry, so that's good. They'll take casualties in the flank. Let's just move over here and lead them off.
Ready! Fire! Ready! Fire!
Okay, their cavalry did not get a good charge. I am a little bit worried about this other cavalry. We have managed to draw off one of their units, though.
Quickly!
And we've started a pretty solid engagement here because their cavalry didn't get a good charge. But I'm still losing quite a few Hastati. Forget that cavalry can be decently effective sometimes here. Alright, nope, we routed their barbarian cav, so... Now, my units are not in guard mode, so they're going to try and pursue, so I'm going to get them ready to call off said pursuit. Stay out of sight right here. Okay. That barbarian warlord is definitely a concern. It would be best if the warlord's charge gets blocked by his own infantry.
General.
Waiting for these cavalry units to charge me. The AI is just kind of slow walking their way into me. I'm gonna go ahead and try and dump some Pila here. Let's go ahead and start coming up behind this unit. Nope, 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 nope. Run away from that. Just luring these units away may be useful in some regards. Oh dang, nope, we got caught. Crap. And I didn't get a good charge. Ugh, this is not good. Might just lose my commander here. We probably will, in fact. That that unit just outnumbers us massively. You're wavering. Come on. Give up. Yes. Chase them a little. See if we can get them out of the fight for a minute. Oh, the enemy general just went down too. That was very fortuitous. Let's move our general around this way, try and get back behind that warband that's inching in from behind us. Barbarian warlord, though, is still a major threat to us. Oh dang, we routed that warband too. Okay, they've got multiple units routing. No, here first. Gonna be a question whether the enemy can hold out their morale. Yeah, we're killing a whole bunch of their... Okay, yeah, we've got a general rout going. They've only got one unit that hasn't routed. It's a warband here, and surely it will give up, given the situation. So we very well may win this, and then we can move some Hastati. Yep, there we go.
The army is in flight. Pursue them.
Oh, I didn't mean to continue. Return to battle. Whoops. Exit battle. Alright, so we successfully repulsed the Gauls there. Their low morale kind of became their undoing, whereas our Roman units were fighting from the town square, where we had a little bit of protection from loss of morale. We got assigned to blockade the port of Sparta. We have to do it in 5 turns? It's already blockaded. Okay. Yeah, Sparta's already blockaded. I'm not really understanding what you want from me. Alright, so that's the invaders that we repulsed. Let's take these Hastati. There's actually several units of them. Let's send them to Segesta to help hold the garrison together there. And then I'm going to go ahead. There continues to be recruitment from these settlements. Hatavium's gonna calm down a little. I only have 1 extra Hastati, but I want to bring it out here. Put it in this army. A little bit of reinforcements there. And then we'll be able to move forward. So we've got Segesta covered. Let's take a look at our overall browser. Yep, browser's looking good. Buildings being constructed. I mean, I don't know what the purpose is of me trying to go, and I can't even get there in the time limit, so yeah, never mind. Just go back home. There's really no point in us trying to go blockade the Fort of Sparta. Alright, income continues to be quite good. Situation looking stable. The Gauls' counterattack was repulsed, and Rome's glory continues to grow, which is what we are here to do, folks. Man, this game is some good classic fun. I'm so glad they made this. It makes me really wish that they would go ahead and create... Ooh, hang on, we got marriage celebrations here. A coming of age for Amulius Julius. Amulius Julius, I love it. Too bad we don't have Orange Julius. Suitable husband. More marriage celebrations, so it was a very loving turn-in there for us. We're gonna go attack the Gauls' capital while we have a chance to push them. We need to do some more buildings at Ariminum, so let's pull up the local browser here. Take a look at the situation. Where's Iridium? Sorry, settlement details. There we go. So everything's looking pretty good. Squalor's starting to grow a little, but nothing we shouldn't be able to handle. Let's throw in some sewers when the city grows, and then improve the Temple of Bacchus. We could get Equites trained as well, which would be a huge help. And I'm going to go ahead and keep cranking Hastati out of this because the population looks to be increasing rather rapidly. And we need troops to fuel the war. So let's go ahead and keep the Hastati coming for now. And then I can spread those out to where they're needed in the different armies. And Segesta now has a wall. The army there should be rather safe. So we could continue campaigning at this point. So over here, does it tell me, like... Let's...
Awaiting your command. You are mistaken, sir.
I'm not mistaken about anything. Alright, where's my spy? Did he get thwacked? It's a rebel merchant. Nope, my spy is here. I just didn't have any eyes on me. Oh, he's in the settlement. That's right, that's right. Alright, successful spy mission. I don't know what we really gained by that spy mission. We train, we get merchants yet? We have to have like a certain size market in order to get a merchant. Apparently so. We don't have the option for any merchants, which is a cool feature that they added to the game from Medieval 2. I think just basically ported it straight in. Alright, let's see where we're at here. Like how the Gauls are like, nope. Like, just because it's our capital doesn't mean we're going to stay and defend it. It's one more reason to hate Gauls, right? The cowardice.
Settlement, sir. Settlement under siege, sir.
The settlement is indeed under siege. Alright. We've got multiple family members back here. In fact, let's send some of them out to govern. So let's send this Julius, well as a unit of Hastati over here to govern, and then let's take this settlement. Put a couple more Hastati there just to have something ready in our defense. Our income's dropped a little because we're training more troops. That's kind of to be expected. But, you know, troops are definitely a necessary part of carrying on a war.
General, sir.
I'm gonna take all these troops and move onward.
Prepare for battle.
The Gauls in front of us gave way and moved on. Let's take now this commander. We'll come and hold Segesta with him. So we're gonna spread our leadership around a little. We'll leave leaders in each of the settlements, at least for the moment, so that way we have a governor. Do a better job extracting, you know, what do you call it? Making sure that we don't have public order issues, as well as hopefully getting more tax income and everything else because we have a governor and a garrison present. Okay.
Yes. At once.
Alright, there was an enemy settlement. So that should be ripe for the taking for one of our armies as well. Just need to get out here and start projecting power. Speaking of projecting power, it's time to attack the Gauls here in the mountain pass. Try and force our way through to their next settlements. We're not going to give any quarter, any rest, any hope to the Gauls. They're going to be immediately and forcefully pushed.
both good and bad. With such confusion in the heavens, it is up to us to forge our own destiny. The Gauls fool themselves and think they are our equals or better. I think they have the stench of death about them. They have been whipped to the battlefield like cattle for slaughter. I have never lost a battle against these people. Why should I start losing now with men such as you at my command? Another victory is at hand. We go now to our bloody business!
Indeed. Let's get to the bloody business of destroying Gauls. Now, Gallic warbands and stuff, if I remember right, get a bonus when fighting in the woods, so that is not ideal for me. Alright, let's start the battle. Oh, I love these improved controls. So much better. Oh, they're coming out of the woods. Back up, back up. Dang, man, this is all terrible. Nope. They do get a bonus in the woods, which I don't like. But if I go down the hill, then we're also going to end up in trouble. Because then we'll be fighting at a big-time terrain disadvantage. They are busy reforming a little right now, too. I wonder if I push to this flank, if I can turn their flank and then take the high ground. Pull an Obi-Wan here. Yeah, because the AI loves to just reform, if I remember right. Our Velites are already winded from running around too much. Okay, let's go ahead and I'm gonna spread my men out where I can get a better charge. Same thing here. I'm gonna go ahead and attack the left flank, or no, the Gauls' right flank. Okay. Throw your Pila in. They're really slow on their Pila throw there. The rest of my men are getting better throws. Here comes the rear charge. I'm hoping we can just... Yep, there we go. Insta-route. That was the objective. So the Hastati can push on to the next unit. I'll use my general to mop up these routing warbands. Yeah, we've already got a break going. Excellent. So this should get contagious real quick here. Get my general and go break up this fight before it gets... before lasting longer. Get these guys.
This is no way for a leader to behave.
Alright, there we go. Caused another chain route. We lost some horses, though. Even with the rear charges. Our general's getting a lot of kills, though. Alright, there we go. In the battle. So still very successful. A Roman general inflicted 185 casualties on the routing enemies. So warbands are very low morale. And that's going to be your best way to take advantage of them, is don't let their numbers play in, because that is where they have the advantage, is in numbers. And typically, if you're using a faction like Rome or one of the Greek factions, something, your advantage is in morale. Anyway, hopefully you all enjoyed a quick throwback show here today into Rome Total War. If you all did enjoy it, I could continue it on Sundays as kind of like a Sunday special to drop back in time to a different time in Total War. Wow, man, the Scipii are getting busy. They've already, looks like, taken... they haven't taken anything from Carthage yet, but I think, well, they did, because Sardinia, but they haven't taken settlement here or anything in North Africa yet. But yeah, anyway, we hate the Gauls, and so we're pushing the Gauls back. I will see you all next time. HeirofCarthage, signing out.